Hey, it's Jeremy. This is a quick video to show you how to add new pages with Thrive Content Builder. When we installed your pages for you, your reseller pages, which are the 144K PLR fire sale page and then also the download page, you got use of Thrive Builder and the 149 or so landing pages that come with it. So the great thing is you can use your copy of Thrive on my agency license on your site to build new landing pages, web pages, different types of content pages, opt-in pages with your copy of Thrive. So let me show you how you add a new page. It's real important that you follow these steps. If you just go to add new page right at the top of pages here, you'll click add new page. And then normally what people will want to do in Thrive is just add the page. We're just going to call this test page. And then they want to click edit with Thrive Content Builder, but that won't work. You've got to add the name of your page, but first click publish. Once you've clicked publish, now there's an actual page. You see we've got the permalink here. So if we were to open this page in a new window, you'll see that we have an actual page now. So now we could either edit from here by clicking edit with Thrive, or from your main panel over here, we could also click edit from Thrive. So we just click edit from Thrive after you've clicked publish. This will only work if you've already clicked the publish button. Then go edit with Thrive Content Builder. It'll open it up in a new window. And then over on the right-hand side, you'll see a box open up here. These are all of the options for Thrive. But first, we need to choose a landing page. So we're going to select the landing page dropdown. We can import our own landing page. This is how you would have imported your pages for the resale license had I not already imported them for you on your install. But you can choose a landing page from Thrive's 149 pages. The default landing pages are pages that are already actually installed with the plugin. But there are additional landing pages being added all the time in the Thrive template cloud. So you can choose that right here. So there we go. We've got a whole bunch of different pages. Now the great thing about this is you can preview these pages before you download them and install them. So let's say, for example, you wanted to add a long video sales page or a short video sales page. Let's preview what those look like. Actually, you see this one doesn't have a preview button below it because this template's already installed. This is actually the template that I used when I built the resale page. But let's say we want to see what the short sales page looks like. We can hit preview. It'll open in a new window. And this will show you a preview of what you can expect from that page before you actually install it on your website. So we're going to close that. We're going to say, okay, we don't want that one. We're going to check out the storyteller video page. Let's preview that. And that'll open up in a new window. And again, this is opening on the Thrive site, so it's not actually installing it yet. So you can just hop through these themes with the preview button until you find one that fits your need. If you're doing an opt-in page, that you can see there's squeeze pages here. Custom landing pages, these are ones that you've previously uploaded, and you can see these are the two that I've actually installed for the sales page for the 144K fire sale. But let's go back to the default landing pages. These are pages that are already installed on the plugin, and let's just pick one out. You can see there's podcast themes, email confirmation pages. After you get someone to opt in, they would land on this page to thank them for opting in and tell them to make sure to double click their double opt-in link if you're using double opt-in. You can see there's lead generation opt-in pages. There's even course pages. For example, if you wanted to rebuild the main Naked PLR 192 months worth of content, 192 products, 48 months worth, you could even create your own little lesson pages for those to be downloaded individually with Thrive by rebuilding that site with the content that was on the HTML site. But let's go ahead and just show you how to get a page. We're going to go with Lime Video Sales page. So notice, because these are already in the plugin, you don't get the preview button. You only get the preview button if they're on the cloud, because you haven't actually downloaded them yet. So if we were to choose one of these and you like it after the preview, you would click download. But since we're using a default page, we're just going to go ahead and go over here. We were going to go with the Lime sales page, if I can find it again. Where did it go? There we go, Lime video sales page. So we're just going to click on that, and then we're going to say load landing page. Now it's going to overwrite that basic WordPress looking page, and bam, there's your landing page. And you can see that it's already got some starter type content. You're not seeing the whole page here because I've got this page scaled down to try to fit in this video, but you can see if I make the page bigger, all of it will be there. But again, I've scaled it down so we can keep this video small. To edit each of the areas of this page, you notice when you mouse over them, there'll be little boxes that pop up. Like, and if we want to edit just this headline, we literally just click on the headline and we can start typing right over the text. And then if you want to edit that text, say we wanted to make this part bold, we just highlight that and then we click the bold here. We can underline it. We could change the color of that text. We could insert a hyperlink by highlighting and just type in your hyperlink here. Decide if you want to open it in a new window, make it a no-follow link. If it's a page that's already on your blog, you can just select it from the drop-down. But if it's a new URL because you're linking to a page outside of your site, then you would just type it in here, for example. And then we just click open in a new window, and then we go insert. And then that's how we create a link. So you can see it's pretty easy to use, but there are a lot of options. This is a YouTube video already in the sample. So if you were going to change this, you would just change the end number of your YouTube video link here, or you just put your whole link to your YouTube video in there. In my case, I use Vimeo. So we would drop this down here, hit Vimeo, and then we would just enter the URL to our Vimeo video. But then you can see we've got Wistia or self-hosted options as well. And then there's other options to change the video background colors, things like that. Autoplay, if you want your video to play automatically when someone loads the page. Now the cool thing is when you want to add extra content to the page, we can just hop right over here. We want to add a paragraph element. We just grab here, we drag it over. And notice as I drag, you'll see other boxes pop up. I want to add a paragraph here. You just stick it right in there. And then we just start typing our text. If we want to add, let's say we want to add credit card icons below our text box, we just grab that one. We want to add a whole new content box. We drop this down. We can drag that content box here. Notice that it's already red. We can click this to change the text. We can also just click here, drop down this, and you'll see it's already got the colors in there. We can change the background color of the headline. Let's go with like a blue. Now we want to change the border color. We'll just click here and we can change that as well. We'll make that a darker blue. And then to change the text, we'll just click X to save it. To change the text, we'll just go in here and we'll type our headline here. And then we want to center it, so let's just click right here, bam. And then if we want to make it bigger for a headline, we can go heading 1. There, we can make it bigger that way, or we can also change the font size here. So that's how we add an extra content box. There's a lot of different options here. You can add styled number lists. Best thing to do is just kind of drag these into the page and test them. Say you don't know which style list you want to use, drag that one in, drag that one in, drag that one in, and see which one you like. And until you can just literally keep dragging things in, and when you don't see one you like, you just drag in, we hit the X to get rid of it. It's super easy to get rid of. So we're like starting over. Or you could also hit the rollback button here. We just hit that once and you can see I get it back. Or we can roll forward and there it's gone again. Now we can also add data elements, progress bars, number counters, a Google Map embed, countdown timers. I mean, really, it's a pretty comprehensive tool to learn. There's a full video section that I would have sent you a link to in your email for videos on how to learn to use Thrive. So it's not going to happen overnight. There's a lot of different things to learn in here, but really once you get playing with it, it's pretty easy. So say we want to add a guarantee box because we're making a sales page, but we don't know what they all look like yet. There's 4 styles. I just grab them all. 1, we grab the second one, drag down, 2, oops, I did that one twice. So we'll grab the third one here, and then we'll grab the fourth one. Actually, you can see I just clicked on it and it automatically adds it too. So you can drag it or you can click it. See if I just click, there it is. So now we see which one we want. So we scroll up and we see, well, there's two of that one. Again, I added twice. We can see, do we want the yellow one? Do we want the white one with the seal on the top? The white one with the seal on the side? Just drag them all onto your page, figure out which one you like, and then just delete the others. And then once you find the one that you like, now we just type into the text and we start typing. Super simple. Now, the cool thing about Thrive is you can save templates or themes of your own. So let's say you have a standard guarantee that you use on a lot of your offers or landing pages. Now that we just created this one, why would we want to spend time having to recreate it on every page that we do? We don't want to. So what we'll do is we'll click the main box here, and this little drop down next to the X, save element as content template. You can drop that down, and we're just going to call that my guarantee. Okay, and then we're going to click save. Now we're going to go ahead and save changes to the page up here. And every once in a while, you'll get a box down here. If you haven't saved within 10 minutes, it'll pop in saying, you haven't saved your page, don't forget. So anyways, remember we saved this with your guarantee here. Now I'm going to actually have to reload this page to get that new content template that we saved in there. So I'm just going to refresh this page. But now if we go over into the side here and say content templates, these are all the content templates that we have added. There it is, my guarantee right there. Just drag it, drop it, and you can see it's the new guarantee that we just saved, not the original generic guarantee. This works great in cases where you created a bunch of content on one web page that you want to use on a second web page. Remember, just click here, save it as a content template. You name your template, and then you can use that same content that you've already spent time building with drag and drop on other pages that you create. For example, this is our test page that we just created. I'll just drag this down. You can see in the address bar here, test page. That's what we created. So we're going to save changes and we're going to exit this page. We're just going to go back to the main WordPress dashboard and we're going to look at our other pages. And now let's say over here on our terms and conditions page, we're going to edit with Thrive, assuming that's already a Thrive page. It may not be. Okay, so now you see this page is already set up, but say we want to use one of those content templates that we just created. In this case, sorry about that, my phone ringing. In this case, it's going to be the guarantee. We just grab my guarantee there and we just drag it in, and there's the same guarantee that we already saved. Again, of course, we don't want that on our terms and conditions page. I'm just trying to show you how the content templates work, and then we'll just click the X to delete it. And we don't have any changes to save since I don't really want to change this page. I'm actually doing this video on a client of mine's website. But that is how we use the basics of Thrive, but there are tons of different things in here, like testimonial boxes. Check this out. Style 1, we'll just put here. Style 2, I just drag them all onto the page till I find the one that I like and that I want to edit, and then I just delete the rest. These are with picture or without picture. So let's grab style number 5, just drag it in there, say, okay, well, I decide I want to use this one down here on the bottom. So we'll go ahead and close these. And again, normally you would see the X's already, but again, I'm trying to keep this page small for the size of this video. So we'll just delete this one, we'll delete this one, we'll delete this one, and this is the one we're going to stick with. We want to change that photo, just click. And then we would click change testimonial image, and we would just grab an image from our site, either from our site or upload. We'll just choose this plain image here and insert in the post, but you could also change it with one that you've got on your computer by uploading. Say you want to change this red. We drop this down here, the background color that's red. Just find our new color. If you already know the color code, because you want to match it up to a code, you could just type the code in there, but we're just using this drag and drop little tool for now to show you how to do this. We'll say okay. And now you see we've still got a red image border. We're going to change that to, I don't know, let's go green or something that goes good with blue. Okay. And then we've got this little image right there. And then we can also even change that quote text if we want. Again, to change this, we'll close this box out. To change this text, we click in that area, and then we just highlight the text we want to change. Super cool, super simple. I love Thrive. The fact that we were able to use our agency license to build your pages for you was something super exciting to me, because it's, it gives everyone a chance to use a really cool tool, and that's what we designed our pages in. So I hope you enjoy it. I know it's not something that you knew you were getting when you got your master license to this project, but it's a really cool tool, and I hope you can build some really cool landing pages with it. Once you build some landing pages, put some links to them on our Facebook group page. If you haven't already joined it, you can find it through the regular download page for the 144K fire sale. Build some cool landing pages, stick some links on our Facebook page so we can see what you're doing, because that group is for everyone to learn from each other from, not just from me, but I'm sure all together as a mastermind, we can all learn a lot of great things from each other and new ideas on how to use Thrive to build some great websites. So that is how you use Thrive. That is how you add pages with it. Remember, we go right back to the home page here. To add a new page, you would just go pages. First, we're going to go all pages. You can see that test page that I added already. There it is right there. If we want to edit it, now we don't ever edit with this, because in fact, look at, if you edit with the regular WordPress editor, it's going to be blank. You're not going to see anything. There's nothing to edit. You can't edit with regular WordPress now. We need to edit with Thrive. So you can do that by clicking on that here, or again, from pages, go all pages. We can go back down here and we can click edit with Thrive here. Say you've already created a big page and you want to do something similar to it, and you don't want to have to start from scratch. Simple, just click clone. This clone is something that is within Thrive as well. You just clone the page and you have a second page to start from. And I do this a lot of times when I'm going to make some kind of major changes to a page and I don't want to risk losing those changes in case I mess something up. I'll just click clone, and then I'll have a backup of that page just in case I screw something up when I'm working on my one page. I can just revert to my backup. But again, here's the original test page that we had. We're ready to edit again. We just click edit with Thrive. It opens it in a new window. The key thing is always when you're done editing, don't forget to press save changes at the top here. If you don't press save changes, you'll lose everything that you did. So that's how you edit with Thrive Content Editor. Remember, you've got tons of pages. You can import pages. You could change this landing page, but I don't recommend, after you've already added a bunch of content to your site, you don't want to change to another landing page, because you can end up losing a lot of the content that you already created. So keep that in mind. But you can choose new landing pages, export your page if you want to import it into another site that you maybe have a Thrive license on. You could export a copy of this page. That's how I was able to export the pages that I built for the reseller site. There's a ton of cool things that you can do with Thrive. So I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you make tons of money with your 144K fire sale license. Thanks again. Have a great day.